My name's Graham O'Brien. I've been raising awareness for the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement. The TPPA agreement will set up a corporate court, a private court in Brussels, in the WTO building. A court which has no precedence and no right of appeal. A court that is unethical by our domestic laws, and it will lock our country in for 120 years. This corporate court will be able to overrule our own High Court's decisions, as has happened to other countries who have signed similar agreements with the US. This corporate court will give multinational corporations like Monsanto, pharmaceutical, oil, tobacco, chemical companies the power to dictate to any future government what laws we can make to protect our children and future generations. Because it will give these powerful companies the right to sue our country if we change our laws which will affect their profits in any way. It has happened in Ecuador over oil rights with Oxy Petroleum. It is happening in Australia over plain packaging of cigarettes with Philip Morris. It is happening in Canada over the pesticide control of Dow Chemicals. TPPA will take away our right to make laws for the benefit of our country and the safety of our people. It will take away the sovereignty of our country, and we will lose our democracy, people. So please wake up and get informed and help us out. Loss of democracy is at the heart of all the issues we face today. Our right to be informed, our right to have a say in what is being decided by local and central government in our name, our right to know what is in our food, and our right to protest. Thank you. All of these rights are under attack from faceless multinational corporations who see us as mere numbers. They see our health, our children and our elderly as a way to make more profits. They see our independence and freedom as a threat to these profits. To help us. Corporations want to have a monopoly over our food, electricity, water, medicines, information. And if the TPPA is signed, that is exactly what they will have. Because if we try to put a price cap on any of these things, they will sue us for loss of profits. And their biased, corrupt kangaroo courts in another country that we have no control over will agree with whatever they want. 70% of the cases that have gone to these investor states dispute settlement courts have been challenges to the resource and environmental laws of countries around the world. It is time for us to stand up for future generations so that they may know what it is to be free from tyranny. Just as the Greeks fought for the idea of one man, one vote, just as our grandfathers and grandmothers fought and died so that we could live as free people, so must we fight. Yet how lucky we are, we do not have to give up our lives, be separated from loved ones. We do not have to make great sacrifices and suffer hardships. All we must do is make an effort, make more of an effort. Get out and get organised, get informed. The power is being taken away from the people. It is being centralised and corporatised. It is making us feel we have no say, that we can't change what is being done by local and central governments. But I say to you that we can. Together we have the power to not only change governments, but change the system that is trying to take away the power by dividing us. Thank you. Thanks, guys. So you must do your duty, and your duty is to be one of the many that protests, one of the many that attends meetings, one of the many that speaks out, and one of the many that votes. Yes, I say vote, for that is the ultimate protest. We must find people who will say no to corrupt politics, no to corporations that only wish to enslave our children, no to corporations that want to exploit our resources and destroy what we have to enrich their own countries at our expense. I say to you, we do not need more leaders, we need true representatives. People who will do what they say and what we want. People who will consult us before decisions are made. People who will live with us, talk with us. People who know what it is like to struggle to pay bills, put food on the table. We do not need lawyers and bankers and wankers telling us what we need. What we know what we need. We need to be informed, we need to have our say and be listened to, and we need to be able to trust our representatives. The struggle is just beginning, but we will win, for we know what it is to struggle, just as our fathers and mothers did, and their parents before them, and so on. For we are the people, and we are the majority. The children will see our struggle, and they will talk of it to their children. And you will be remembered as you should be, as the people who stood up for what was right and good for our country. The people and all future generations that wish to call New Zealand home. Thank you. These are... Oh, thank you very much. Okay, hey, that's great. I mean, this is what it's all about. We have to get together. We have to show solidarity. We have to turn up to show our politicians that we are serious, and we will not be quiet. We have to go to meetings. We had the meeting for the annual plan to submit to the annual plan. 100 people came along. Council could not believe how many people we fit into the council chambers. We need those people to every meeting.